So Hero has been showing us motorcycles since a long time. The Hero Haster, the Hero HX 250R. We have been expecting this motorcycle since a very long time and Hero hasn't got them yet. I am here today at the Budh International Circuit to ride an Extreme. Yep, the 200R. So the first bit that we always start with is the styling. And as you can see, or as you have already seen a few months back in our launch video, this bike looks exactly the same as the younger Extreme. Only the panels are a little chunkier, the built body shrouds, the whole design goes for a 200 to show that it's a bigger bike. Not that big though. Even the headlights, the indicators, the mudguard design, the tail design, everything has been taken from the Extreme. And while it does look good. So we are in the year 2018 and yet we have an analog plus digital instrument cluster. While I am not that disappointed because I love analog, I love how the needle goes, but this cluster looks like it has been taken from the younger siblings and has been reworked a little. So no big brownie points there. But the switch gear, yes, we get an engine kill switch. The switch gear feels a lot nice and good to use. So Hero MotoCorp always gets it right in the ergonomics department because the seat is really soft, very comfortable, the foot pegs are center set and the handlebars are a little raised. So you are always comfortable on this motorcycle. The seat height is at 795 mm, which is slightly tall, but it becomes very accessible to all kind of riders. So there's a trend that goes when the bikes get bigger, the tanks get smaller. And there's a similar case here. So we have a 12.5 liter tank, which is considerably good considering the competition it has, but this one produces a little less power and hence it will give more mileage. So a better tank range too. +1 to that Hero, yeah. So this Extreme does not get that same 150-160cc category engine. However, it is based and developed on that same platform. This one is a 199.6cc engine producing 18.4 PS of power and 17.1 Newton meters of torque. While I put a lot of stress on those numbers, those are not that big considering the competition is going over 20. But if you ride it in the city, you will get a very usable power range. However, as you were gunning out on the racetrack, it was going out of breath too easily. It might not produce a segment leading power, but it gets a segment leading mileage. I can assure that this Hero is perfect for any commuter because this is a sports commuter. This is a proper 200cc sports commuter that everybody has been looking out for. And anyone who's looking out for mileage from a 200, this is the one you should think of. As I said about the ergonomics, Hero MotoCorp always gets it right for the riding dynamics too, because as you ride an Hero, you have a perfect front end feel and so does the Extreme 200. From the time we had seen the CBZ, this Extreme does feel that solid. I had almost 30 minutes of track time and I never ever skipped a line. This bike runs very solid and these tires, the 100 section front and 130 section MRF tires grip really well. These are kind of the soft compound zappers and I really like them. Another plus is the 37mm front fork and the 7-step adjustable monoshock over here. Now this suspension setup is very compliant for the roads and a slight soft for the track. And they had adjusted the rear monoshock, which made riding on the track a real breeze. I'm going out someday, before I forget who I am. I wanna be still bigger, still strong, still infinite. So there are two things that bug me a little about this bike. Number one is the single channel ABS. Number two is the weight. Now this single channel ABS performs really well, but I'm always used to bikes that have dual channel ABS, because once you lock the brakes, the rear does not have any feel, it just locks the tires up, while the front ABS works brilliantly. So there's a mismatch of the braking performance. So either for the front it's too good, for the rear it's too bad. This Extreme weighs about 148 kgs. Now that's slightly heavy. If you take out the ABS variant, it's just 1 kg lighter at 147. It's still a lot heavy.
I'm going down someday before I forget who I am. I wanna be still bigger, still stronger, still infinite. I'm going down some.
So Hero has been showing us dreams of the motorcycles that we have been looking out for, and an Extreme is a good introduction to that. A little too late to the party, but yeah, it's a very good motorcycle. Not the best in the segment, but it definitely has some brownie points which the commuters are looking out for. So if you are looking out for a sports commuter motorcycle from an Indian brand, this should be considered. I leave that you to decide, because this is only my first ride. I will look out for a proper road test to give you a full-blown review. Till then, make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe to the Motorbeam channel. Thank you.
I'm going down someday.